Hey, Donald, your dark past is going to surface whether you like it or not. And it's so obvious right now that this government shutdown that you want to take place so badly is actually the Jeffrey Epstein shutdown, because that discharge petition, which is about to have 218 signatures to force a vote as early as next week to release the Epstein files, you don't want that petition to be signed by the new Democratic Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva. In fact, you've ordered MAGA Mike Johnson not to swear her in as a congresswoman, specifically because you don't want the Epstein files being released. In fact, you ordered MAGA Mike Johnson to shut down Congress on Monday and Tuesday, the 2 days before the shutdown is set to take place, 2 voting days where there should be discussion and an attempt to work out a deal to avoid a government shutdown. You ordered MAGA Mike to shut down the House of Representatives. Why? Because the discharge petition can be signed and the Epstein files could be released. That's what would take place Monday or Tuesday. So now Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva from Arizona's 7th Congressional District is not getting sworn in, despite the fact that she beat her opponent in that congressional district race in that special election that took place this week by like 40 plus points. I want to show everybody what's really going on here as Donald Trump tries to cover up his dark past. But oh, Donald, the Democrats, and with the help of Republican Thomas Massie and some others, are not backing down. And on Friday, we got a 3rd batch of documents from the Epstein estate. And oof, you know whose names were listed? More Donald Trump friends like Peter Thiel and Elon Musk and other oligarchs. Their name was mentioned in that 3rd batch. But first, I want to show you this. This is what has Donald Trump absolutely terrified. His name is Thomas Massie, Republican Congress member from Kentucky. He's working across party lines with our friend Democratic Congress member Ro Khanna to get this discharge petition to the 218 signatures needed to force a vote on the House floor to release the Epstein files, despite Donald Trump saying it is a hostile act by any Republican to now support the release of the Epstein files. Just think about that. A hostile act, and Donald Trump is willing to do the Jeffrey Epstein government shutdown, imperil our country because Donald Trump doesn't want the Epstein files being released. Here's what Thomas Massie said this week. He was speaking in Kentucky, which was captured by WHAS 11 News. Let's play this clip.
I'm at 217 signatures, but if I get to 218, what happens is I bypass the Speaker of the House, I bypass all the committees. They've had years to solve this problem. They haven't done it. And when I get to 218, I get the vote on my bill on the floor of the House. And guess what? This week, there was a special election. And the Democrat and the Republican in Arizona for this seat said they would sign my petition. And so one of them won. So now I'm at 218.
Now, before Massie went back to give that speech, he raised new concerns about a massive cover-up. Again, he's a Republican, taking place with Donald Trump's FBI. Massie, Republican from Kentucky, straight talker. He's calling it like it is. Here, play this clip right here.
Well, Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie is raising new concerns about the Jeffrey Epstein files, specifically the list of names victims gave to the FBI. Massie said at least 20 names were turned over to investigators, but so far, none of those names have been made public. He claims the FBI is either questioning the credibility of Epstein's victims or protecting powerful individuals.
This is not a hoax. There are more names. Those names are not being released. The only argument for not releasing those names is either the FBI doesn't think the victims are credible or they don't want to embarrass those rich and powerful people.
Bumble is laying off 30% of its employees, so that's around 240